New York.
Welcome to New York. We're ready.
We are. And we've got this little bitty, tiny room. This is it. This is it. But there's free internet and free breakfast.
And we don't care.
And we don't care.
We're here.
Because there's no students with us. Not
That's
that we don't
right.
love them. But there's no students with us. All right. Time to, I've already been to the drama bookshop. Look, kids. Stuff.
Numbers on the map. Where are you?
So he's got flowers in the blood. Day one.
Hello, day one.
Of actual class.
Scary.
Why?
Because I'm not the teacher. I'm not in charge.
That's what's fun, though. We don't have to do
I
anything
know,
but
don't have to do
absorb.
anything, don't have to think.
We don't have to. We're not prepping a lesson plan or a
No.
PowerPoint.
I'm excited.
I am too. We're just going to eat, hang out with theater teachers, and really, really important people in this industry. I know.
Real people we'll be talking to.
I know. Check back for details.
So this is going to be something a little bit more extreme. So if you're trying to change the shape of someone's face a little bit, you would want to use this. The creams usually work better for that because you can blend it in a little bit more. So you would just do the foundation, not powder, and then just keep adding. But the important thing is to blend. Prosthetics. That's all done with prosthetics, yeah. So you'd have to actually do a prosthetic on their face that was only slightly bigger, basically the same. You would take a cast of their face and then sculpt it and then, make a latex piece that would be on it, and then that's what they would rip off. And then underneath it would be all, you would just paint it underneath and put the piece on, and then it would tear off. So it'd be all you could do blood in the inside or whatever.
Okay, so day one of Margie and Christa's big adventure in New York.
Yeah.
I took off my heels. But we're here and we're putting a blessing on Brandon because he's auditioning tomorrow for the show. That's Brandon. And he's already got buddies in the show. And we're going to, yes, pray and hope, and he's perfect for this show. So, anyway, we had a good time today.
Yes.
Yes, we did. So, see you in a little bit. Brandon Timmons, we have Josh Juno, and the next $1 million listing in
Or
New
the next one,
York.
look in the corners. Either way.
And of course, we have Pensacola Pride, Mr. Josh.
Danny Joy.
He doesn't know I'm filming him.
Queen.
Hello.
Queen. Oh my God.
Oh, we're smiling?
Oh, she's video.
Oh, hello.
You're rolling, Jarvis.
Don't do like me. No, sorry.
Cab.
You're going to get your butt run over. We don't care.
Josh Juno. Josh Juno gets killed. We got it? Okay.
We have 5.
Okay, do 5? Okay. Josh Juno does not hail a cab.
It's fine. It's not that far. We're all in flat.
Let's go, Queen.
Are you serious? We're walking?
It's literally right there. It's on 46.
That's what you say.
Okay, I have it.
It's on 46.
Okay.
Sensible 6 blocks.
Well, at 7.
Oh wait, do you know how they have the Wild and Wailing Wall back home in Florida?
Sing me something, Jordan.
I can't see right now. Then I looked into your eyes. I know, right? I'm real. I'm like, right.
I love it.
And I looked into your eyes.
Actually, Duke got it.
I can't sing right. No more. Turn it off. Keep your life bright. Not necessarily meaning to shine, but literally to shine from within, from all of the love that you put into your craft and your art and your practicing and schoolwork, everything you need to do, the back work, and you let it shine. You don't need to, true talent stands on its own. You don't need to fight for anything. You don't need to plead your case. You just stand and you be.
And stay grounded.
You stay grounded. You don't, there are no airs about someone when their light is bright. There's no ego, because honestly there's no room for that when you're truly talented. You just shine. People will either respond to that or they won't respond to that, but that's not your place to decide.
Sing it, Brandon.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Josh is shining it.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Keep singing it. Come
This
on.
little light of mine.
From Moscow Arts. And what in Moscow Arts they do is they shave a piece of pork to be the size of a quarter, and they make the actors put it between their upper teeth and their lower teeth and speak all day. And what that forces is for you to open the chords and to only work on the breath. So when they put the kazoo in their mouth, their teeth can't touch or they can't hum and blow. So I'm forcing them to actually speak on the breath. I'm making them do the pranayama. Okay? So again, South Carolina, kazooie kazoos, they're really cheap, and I get them by like 50 at a time, right? And it gives them something to do. So if they're having a day where they're getting uptight, you get them to do it with their kazoos. Again, positive choices reinforce everything. Okay? I think that.
So your job, I'm going to give you a product, a nonsensical product. Your job is to, in 2 minutes, come up with the name of the product, who the product is marketed to, who the spokesperson or spokespeople are for the product, the product's jingle. 4 things. 4 things. You will have 2 minutes. Somebody yells out, I'm going to call it blah blah. Everybody else over accepts and says yes, and then builds off of that offer. So it's called, the kerfluffle toothpaste. Okay, great. Who's it going to be marketed to? Teenagers who never brush their teeth. Yes. Who's going to be the spokesperson? Britney Spears. Yes. So every offer is a genius offer that is accepted by everybody and built off of. Okay? Go!
Smart tooth. Yes. And for elementary students.
Yes.
Yes.
And it needs to be, we'll get one of the girls from Matilda.
Yes. And no, sorry, the jingle.
Happy and healthy, our toothpaste.
Yes, and doing our homework forever.
And you don't have to think, you just have to brush.
Yes. Yes.
Now put it into the song. Make it a song.
Don't think, just brush. Don't think, just brush. Don't think, just brush. Don't think, just brush. Don't think, just brush.
Do our homework.
1 minute. I need to see the commercial. 1 minute. Go.
Hello, everybody. I have a fabulous song for you. It's called...
Ay, caramba! Your dishes are so dirty, and your body needs to be clean. Do both. Clean your dishes and your body.
And for a limited time, you can get 2 for the price of 1.
2.
Because they're really dirty, aren't you?
And find it into the commercial.
Call 1-800-CLEAN-BODY.
And Kurt. seconds. Go! Out loud.
Supervisor of Cinderella. Please join me in welcoming David Chase.
I obviously cannot give away the secrets, and I hope you're not disappointed tomorrow because that dress was actually designed just for the Tony performance. We do not use that in the show. But we have another cool way that we'll done tomorrow.
And when that night, the Tony night, she felt like it didn't go very well.
It did not go well.
It was
If you
like,
stop praying, you'll see her go like this, and then do it
I
again.
missed it.
yeah, she's freaking out. I'm like, Laura, you were in one dress, and then it changed.
Well, it was great. We loved it.
Anyway, it changed to another
And
dress.
I was late, and then I like fell getting into the carriage. I fell. You see it too if you were
Yeah.
So I was
We didn't care.
stressing about it. It was stressful.
I think we all rewound it.
We did.
Yeah.
So that's all a tribute to William. I obviously can't tell you how it's done, but it was revolutionary. I mean, when they said that they wanted to do the transformation on TV and that they were going to redesign a thing, because they didn't want to give away what we do in the show.
Okay.
They wanted to keep that a surprise. And they redesigned it in like a month and a half, and I had several fittings, and we figured out what was going to work. But it was amazing. It's all held together with one pin that I pull, and it's all released. But I literally took 20 minutes to rig me into it.
Wow.
I had three dressers helping me into it.
Couldn't sit down.
Yeah, I couldn't sit down. I could barely move in it, or else it would kind of come unraveled. So, which is why we can't do it at night, because I have to wear the rig dress for like 3 scenes before the actual transformation. So yeah, it's remarkable, but I'm glad that you were mesmerized.
We were. Shot. On the hunt for the elusive gift for grandchild.
Get my bad side.
She got up early today before class. You don't have a bad side, Margie.
Yes, I do have a bad side.
So, yep, here we are, last day,
Again.
looking for baby Aiden a gift, but we're last day, so we are taking advantage of a 10 o'clock start time.
So my interviewer said, you know, what's your character's name? And I said Logan. And she said, what's your last name? And I had not thought about this at all. And I thought, okay, well, I'm a big believer in, you know, sort of writing from what you know. And so I was like, well, I'll make her Jewish, because I'm Jewish. So I said Schwartz. And then I was like, but that doesn't seem complicated enough for this character. So I said Schwartz and Grubenjahr. And I just sort of had made it up as I was saying it. And she said, well, Schwartz and Grubenjahr, that's a very interesting name. Where does that come from? And I said, well, I have one dad whose last name is Schwartz, and then another dad whose last name is Grubenjahr. And so they just put them together. And like in that moment, the character had 2 dads. So I'm just sharing that story with you because improv can be such a great tool. Passionate rainbows. All right, so everybody here, shut your eyes. Shut your eyes. I'm going to count to 10. So each number I call out, really look at what the person before you is doing. Build onto that, just like we did before, okay? Passionate rainbows. 1. 2. 3. Okay, open your eyes. Here we have passionate rainbows. What do you see? What is the